I already feel quality. Can it progress to the final? Oh, that voice. Hey, 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 Czechia, the land of kiss, kiss, goodbye. Yeah, love that song. Loved that song last year. I don't know what happened and how the stars didn't align for it to be in the final last year. But this year we've got a new contestant, we've got a new contender for the win, hopefully, and that's Daniel Žižka. I hope I pronounced the last name correctly. If I don't, please write so in the comments. Yeah, I do think that Z with a fly should be J. Yeah, so Daniel, 23-year-old musician and songwriter who includes pop, indie pop, ambient music into his genre. I'm curious to hear what he's got for us. This is one of the last submissions for Eurovision Song Contest. Now we have pretty much all the songs out and we can choose our favorites, so we can discuss it seriously. Is it the top 5 potential, top 10 potential, qualification at all? Let us find out. You are watching Blogovision. My name is Tatiana. Thank you so much for coming back here again and again. And if this is your first time, you are very, very welcome. Welcome to our family. Welcome to our Blogovision world. We treat everybody respectfully, so please be respectful in the comments. And if you still have not subscribed, please do so. Tick a notification bell, give this channel a like, and let's go, Danielle. Before we start, let's talk about Czechia's history in Eurovision so far. Participation so far in Eurovision 13. So Czechia is one of the youngest countries in Eurovision in terms of the history of its submissions. Victories so far none, but it just joins many other countries, like more than 10 other countries which have never won Eurovision. So nothing to be really cross about. I think with the right staging and with the right talent, yeah, on stage, it can make it shine, it can get that trophy. Best result so far, the 6th place. We all know that was to do. Of course, it was Miklas Josef. I wouldn't be here today, guys. I would not be delivering you my reactions. I would not have my own channel. I would not believe in myself as a reactor for Eurovision, even though I've been a music journalist for 20 years now. If not for Miklas, honestly. It's a long story, But if you guys want to know, then I'll tell you in short that it was Miklas Josef who met me in Latvia, in Riga, at one of Eurovision pre-parties, and we got along so well, and we chatted before and after the interview and after his show, his performance in the pre-party in Latvia, and then we ended up connecting with his team, with the broadcaster, and with the whole crew, and they're just so sweet, such sweethearts, and we've had a great time. And then out of nowhere, I was in Lisbon watching him live on Eurovision stage and being part of the press center. That was a unique opportunity that Mikolas's family gave me, and I am, just grateful, absolutely grateful for the rest of my life for that. I was this Eurovision fan. I was a super fan, but I never was a fan to that extent as to make it my practically daily life from December till May, and now Eurovision since 2018, since Mikolas has lied to me, it's part of my life forever, I believe. The song is called Crossroads. In Eurovision, it's not very often that the song begins with a long intro because you have such a limited time, up to 3 minutes, and that's it. Oh, that crispy voice, like whispering to our ear. I already feel quality, guys, quality. It has a very overall European style, like I cannot say that this is specifically Czechia, that this is specifically this or that country. This could be played in America. This could be played in Europe. This has this like omni kind of present effect, Is that the bridge? The bridge is very balladic and even sort of I would say like an ode to something, very emotional. His voice reminds me very much of someone. I'm trying to understand who. We've heard so many Eurovision singers and overall, singers all around that it's hard to put a finger on it. Whose voice does that remind me of? I like the build up. Takes us like higher and higher. It's a progression. Why does it feel to me that this is supposed to be a pre-chorus and not the chorus yet? That's the chorus? Okay. Really? Because the verses build it up slowly to something and then it doesn't sort of explode. Every time I wait for an explosion and it builds it up as if it's a pre-chorus, and then I'm expecting something even bigger, and then it goes do-do-do-do-do and back to the next verse. That's what it reminded me of immediately. That's unexpected, guys. A little bit of Nemo style of vocals, a little bit of JJ's, even I would say, sort of by the end of it, it reminds me a bit of operatic style. I just expected such a culmination, after every verse and every pre-chorus, but what I thought would be pre-chorus and just a build-up was already the chorus. Difficult to notice this, kind of a break in between. It left me wanting more. There was a climb up, but I feel like the song only resolved by the very, very end. This went more like a steady kind of hill and then a mountain peak, and that's the end. I don't know, guys. Did the song grow on you? Did you feel that this is, it from the very beginning? Did you not feel it at first and then you heard it twice, three, four times, and then you sort of felt like, all right, I feel the melody, I remember the melody? Because I still am trying to catch the melody. You know what? Let me listen to the chorus just once again because I'm trying to feel where the chorus goes, particularly, and it leaves me sort of unresolved, an unresolved issue with the chorus I have. Right? This is the verse, the first verse. There's too many ways. Okay. Okay, that's the chorus, right? But it's so smooth. The transition is so unnoticeable. And that's it? That's the chorus, the end of the chorus? I don't know, guys. That's it. That's my little issue with the song. That even though the verses are really standing out, then the chorus comes in as a build up, but it finishes also so quickly. It's like a build up the mountain and then a cliff, And this cliff is so sudden and so like taking us back to the low key second verse. The voice though is beautiful. The voice is beautiful. Let's think realistically. Can it progress to the final? Is it a qualifier? Yes, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah. Even if people underestimate it or if something happens, like a storm out of the blue, and then people find other favorites and it doesn't end up in the top 10 by people's votes, I think it will end up in the top 10 by jury, So jury would not let it slide unless they have something against Czechia that I don't know about. I hope they don't, although sometimes it feels so. Will it become a top 15 material? Let's talk about it. It has the chance to. It has the chance to. This one definitely has its vocal beauty. The voice is definitely going to be great live. I don't doubt that for a second. Jury will probably be more on its side than the public, than the televoters, I think. What do you guys think? Write me in the comments. But it has a chance to impress the public too. I think I will not know the answer to that until I see the staging. I'm sure he can sing live. I'm not sure Czechia will, the broadcaster will invest enough creativity, time, money. Finland has just sent the EBU 30 pages of their stage requirements and preparation notes and guide. Um, Czechia is usually a little bit more like low key on stage, and this song needs a proper staging to shine, I think. So, yeah. So, for now, for me, it's a qualifier, but it's somewhere in the middle of the scoreboard. I think it might be top 15. I think it can even make it to top 12 or 10, but it's really up to the staging. And I have some doubts that the staging will fully showcase the beauty of Daniel's vocals. That's what I think. Hope to see you in my future videos. Check out my other videos for Eurovision 2026 and my Eurovision playlist altogether. Give me a like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Thank you so much. Buy me a coffee if you think I've deserved one, and I will drink it in your honor. And cheers. Bye.